Welcome back to MJ Untold Stories, the place where we dive deep into the music, the moments, and the man behind the legend. Today, we're going to take a closer look at one of the most iconic discographies in music history, Michael Jackson's solo albums. From his early days as a solo artist to his reign as the king of pop, we'll rank his albums from bottom to top, exploring the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So grab your dancing shoes, because we're about to explore the evolution of Michael Jackson's music like never before. Coming in at number 10 is Music and Me, released in 1973 when Michael was just 14 years old. Next up is Ben, released in 1972. This album is most famous for its title track, a heartwarming ballad about a rat that earned Michael a Golden Globe nomination. While Ben remains one of Michael's most touching songs, the rest of the album lacks the defining energy of his later works. It features a mix of sweet love songs and upbeat tracks, but Michael hadn't yet developed the unmistakable style that would turn him into a global superstar. Ben is a tender and nostalgic listen, but it doesn't stand the test of time as well as some of his future albums. At number 8 is Got to Be There, Michael's debut solo album released just months before Ben. At just 13 years old, we have This Is It, released in 2009 as a soundtrack. Invincible is Michael's final studio album before his passing. It's a record that tries to recapture the magic of his earlier works but feels somewhat disconnected. Past, Present and Future, Book I, released in 1995, this double album is part greatest hits collection, part new material. The first disc is filled with all of Michael's greatest hits, a perfect recap of his illustrious career. But it's the second disc, featuring all new tracks, that divided opinions. While songs like Scream, a collaboration with Janet Jackson, and You Are Not Alone became instant hits, the overall tone of the album was darker and more introspective, reflecting Michael's personal struggles and the media's scrutiny. While History doesn't have the same universal acclaim as some of his earlier works, it is a bold statement about his artistry and resilience. At number 4, we have Bad, Michael's bold and confident follow-up to Thriller. Released in 1987, Bad introduced a new At number 3 is Dangerous, released in 1991. Dangerous marked a major shift in Michael's sound, embracing new jack swing, R&B, and elements of electronic music. With hits like Black or White, Remember the Time, and Dangerous, this album pushed the boundaries of pop music in the early 90s. Michael worked with producer Teddy Riley to create a fresh sound that was both innovative and radio-friendly. Dangerous was an album that reflected Michael's ability to adapt to changing musical trends, all while staying true to his roots. It's often overlooked, but it remains a pivotal moment in his career. At number 2, we have Thriller, the album that changed everything. Released in 1982, Thriller became the best-selling album of all time, and its influence is still felt today. With iconic tracks like Billie Jean, Beat It, and the title track, Thriller, this album not only solidified Michael Jackson's position as a pop legend, but it also transformed the music industry as a whole. Thriller was a perfect fusion of pop, rock, R&B, and funk, and the accompanying music videos elevated the entire album to a cultural phenomenon. While Thriller is undoubtedly one of the greatest albums of all time, there is one album that edges it out in terms of impact and artistry. And at number 1, we have Off the Wall. Released in 1979, Off the Wall was Michael's first major solo breakthrough after leaving the Jackson 5. This album marked the beginning of his transformation into the king of pop. With songs like Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, and Off the Wall, Michael effortlessly blended disco, funk, and pop in a way that was both groundbreaking and timeless. Off the Wall may not have achieved the same sales as Thriller, but it laid the foundation for everything that followed, showcasing Michael's innovation and artistry. It's the album where we first see the full potential of Michael Jackson as a solo artist. Michael Jackson's albums represent the evolution of an artist who continually pushed boundaries and broke new ground in the world of music. From his humble beginnings to his peak as the king of pop, every album tells a different story and reflects his growth. What's your favorite MJ album? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this ranking, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of music legends. Until next time, keep the music alive.